Good morning, Ludlow High School. I'm Dylan Fernandez.
And I'm Ryan Duquette. Welcome to the Friday, May 13th edition of the Lions Roar. Before we get into the show, could you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have just two brief announcements for you this week. There will be a ping pong tournament today at 2:30 in the back gym. Players are asked to make a $5 donation. Prizes will be given to top players. All proceeds will go to the Soldiers' Home in Holyoke. Come on after school and play for a good cause.
Come support the LHS cheerleaders today at the first Zumbathon. Registration starts at 5:30 in the front gym. Tickets are $10 and can be purchased at the door. Please wear white or neon. The theme is glow in the dark.
Last week, the LHS Chorus put on a tremendous show at their annual spring concert. Here are a few highlights in case you missed it.
This week, Sarah Stevenson of the Cubs spoke with Pat Gregoire, co-chairman of the upcoming Relay for Life taking place at LHS. Here they are to tell us about the event.
So let's start off with what the Relay for Life is.
Sure. Relay for Life is actually a walk for cancer. Relay for Life actually represents all cancers. It's not specific to any one particular stage or form of cancer.
So when is the actual event?
The relay this year is going to take place on Saturday, June the 4th. It's going to run from 11 o'clock in the morning until 11 o'clock in the evening. We don't take a break, so it runs throughout the entire day. In the past, we used to have an overnight event, but we've decided this year to step away from that because we find that we're trying to make it more family-friendly.
How do you sign up for a team?
You just go on to the relayforlife.org /Ludlow website. And it's a very simple process. It really just asks for your name. It'll ask you to choose a username or a password. And you just sign up through that. If you want to start a team, it's the same process.
You have to be there the whole day, or can you go for a couple hours in the morning, a couple hours in the evening?
Yeah, some people choose to stay for the entire event, but others, if they want, you can, even as a team, you can establish a schedule and get people to sign up. It can be as little as an hour or as many as 2 or 3 hours. It's really whatever works for the individual, whatever they're willing to contribute to their team.
Also, I was wondering if you could talk about the Illuminaria ceremony.
Sure. That usually takes place once the sun goes down in the evening, and what that represents is a time for us to kind of reflect and remember for those people that have passed and kind of encourage those people that are still battling. And what we do is we just take, it's a simple white lunch bag, and you can decorate them. People put their family members' pictures on them, or they just write a sentiment on them. And those are placed around the track here at the high school. And what we do is we just have the people who are going to be participating in the ceremony. It's inclusive of everybody that's there. All activities stop for that period of time. And then what we do is we just ask people to come forward. We say a few words acknowledging those that we've lost. And then we just turn off all the stadium lights out at the track. And we ask people to take a lap around the track in silence. And then on the second lap around, everyone is given a glow stick, and we ask them to crack their glow sticks and drop them into the bags as they process around the track. So then all you see really is just the lit bags around the track at night.
The National Honor Society will be selling these Illuminaria bags the 2 weeks prior to the Relay for Life, and they are going to be $5, and you can purchase them in all 3 lunches. And if you do want to decorate your own, you can do that and then return with it, or we can decorate them for you.
Now let's see what's on the lunch menu for next week. On Monday, there will be an egg and cheese flatbread with a sausage patty, sweet potatoes, sweet peas, and strawberries with toppings. On Tuesday, it's a taco on a hard shell with lettuce, tomato, sour cream and salsa, seasoned rice, seasoned diced carrots, and a cup of mixed fruit. On Wednesday, there will be baked macaroni and cheese, garlic bread, seasoned green beans, and a peach cup.
On Thursday, it will be turkey with gravy, mashed potatoes, a whole wheat dinner roll, sweet corn, and chilled pears. On Friday, we'll be having stuffed crust pizza, 3-bean salad, and fresh fruit.
Now let's take a look at this weekend's forecast with our new weatherman, my man, Ryan.
Thanks, guys. Today, it's going to be rainy with a high of 71 and a low of 48. Tomorrow, it's going to be rainy again with a high of 74 and a low of 43. And to end the weekend, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 58 and a low of 37. Have a good weekend, and back to you guys.
For this week's LHS Sports Update, we're going to go over to Billy Reno and Jordan Potter from the LHS Sports Broadcasting class.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with my main man, Jordan Potter, and we're going to tell you about the sports coming up this weekend.
We have 4 games today. The girls' tennis squad is taking on Agawam at 5:30, and the boys' tennis team is also playing Agawam at 3:30 at home.
Also this weekend, the girls' softball team is facing Central at 4 o'clock at home, and the boys' volleyball team is playing in Sabas at 5 p.m. On Saturday, the boys' baseball team looks to hit dingers in a game in West Springfield at 11 a.m.
It was a spectacular week in LHS sports. The girls' tennis team shut out Westside with a score of 5-0, while the boys' tennis team, guided by prodigy Colby Johnson, picked up a victory over Holyoke with a score of 4-1.
Also on Monday, the softball team picked up a huge win against Holyoke with a score of 12-0, and the baseball team beat Putnam 4-2. And lastly, the boys' volleyball team beat Holyoke 3-0 thanks to all-star Bill Reno. Keep up the good work, Bill.
Thanks for the update, guys.
That's it for this week's show. I'm Ryan Duquette.
And I'm Dylan Fernandez. We'll see you next week, and have a fantastic weekend.